Today is the 11th September. It marks an important date in the history. It is the day when Swami Vivekananda introduced Hinduism to the Western world. For the followers of Vivekananda, it's an important day that we all need to be proud of because it marks an important event for India and Hinduism. What is so special about this event? 101 years ago, it was on this day, on the 11th September 1893, that Swami Vivekananda mesmerized the world by his groundbreaking address at the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago. Swamiji's appearance on the stage at the Parliament of Religions marked the beginning of a new era of universalism and tolerance. At 30, Swamiji was one of the youngest speakers of the event. From nowhere, with no credentials, he went to that friendless town of United States of America with the belief that that stage of parliament was meant for him. Mentally bowing down to Goddess Saraswati, standing before an awed crowd close to 7,000, Swamiji addressed them with the soul-stirring 5 words, "Brothers and sisters of America." These words had an electrifying effect and capturing the audience and brought about such cheers. He received a standing ovation which lasted for 2 minutes. That moment of inspiration set the tempo to his just 500-word speech. The crowd heard him with rapt attention. This memorable talk contains a Vedic hymn which sums up nearly all that Swamiji had to say to the august listeners. As the different streams, having their sources in different places, all mingle their water in the sea, so, O Lord, the different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to Thee. If we try to reflect on this quote, the different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to Thee. If we try to reflect on this quote, we would realize that this was in fact the keynote of the teaching of his Guru, Sri Ramakrishna. During the Parliament of Religions and even later, people thronged around Swamiji wherever he went. He addressed the Parliament congregations 11 more times during its 17-day sessions. All through his address, Swamiji maintained one note, that there was neither polytheism, that is, worship of many gods, nor idolatry in India. The rose called by any other name would smell as sweet. Names are not explanations. If the truth and universality of all religions were heeded to, all bigotry, sectarianism, and its horrible descendant fanaticism will disappear from the face of the earth. Swamiji's final address concluded with a punch that whether men like it or not, there will soon be written on the banner of every religion, help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction, harmony and peace and not dissension. On the eve of the Parliament of Religions, Swami Vivekananda was a non-entity, but he emerged out of it as a man with a message to the world. Today, after 101 years since that Chicago Parliament of Religions, we can see the impact of Swami Vivekananda everywhere. The influence of Swamiji's teachings can be found gaining more and more ground day by day all over the world.